एवरीवन। हम लोग ना वो जो सेफ्टी एंड द सेंस ऑफ सेफ्टी दैट वी आर ट्राइंग टू ब्रिंग इनटू द बॉडी, इस पे हम थोड़ा आगे और बात करते हैं। ठीक है। Today is a Sunday afternoon at the moment, and on a beautiful butterfly just passed me. Okay, so coming back to the safety. So I realized that when we are chronically in unsafe places, right, when we are holding a lot of trauma and we have not able to be process that, so lot of red flags, situations where the red flags are flagging like anything, we seem to just pass it over like okay, हाँ हो रहा है, हाँ ये तो बोल रहा है. This happens because we are constantly on threat and every single thing looks like a threat, and in threat we have a tunnel vision, we are looking for something, right? So even if there is a person sitting and the whole conversation is rounding about on a lots of red flags, subtle red flags and obvious red flags, we don't seem to see it. Okay, because I was just retrospecting. Okay, how did I not know this is the conversation where it was taken, where it is going. I could not wrap my head around because I was constantly on threat. Like I have to reach there, I have to do this assignment. That's what my head was working with, right? So that's why I could not see the true face of this person, or how the intonations of their voices was, ebbing and flowing and dipping down. These all things were happening. And then I realized something else, that I am not able to tap into my, the sense of safety at all. So today I'm here to give you, so like a very simple trick, okay? And this trick is not something that you will do once. You have to practice it every single day. Every moment you find some time for yourself, okay? That's very important. It will help you identify red flags. Why? See, if you are a person who is attracting threat, right? Who is living on threat. What is threat? Like I have to do something, the chasing. I have to do something, deliver this, and we have limited, there is a time constraint, there is whatever constraint, and that's when your nervous system is totally on fight and flight. So you have to deliver. So you pass by a lot of green flags as well, and red flags as well. So the beautiful trick comes with the breath. Okay, so take it from a hypnotherapist. If you work on your breath, okay, and if you are, you're born in India, okay, brought up in India, you should always come back to your breath, because our entire yogic philosophy, discusses breath work a lot. So let's start this. Okay, take a deep breath in and breathe it out. And remember, keep your phone with you, right? And use the stopwatch. And you check in 1 minute how many breathing cycles you are completing. Okay. So if you are someone who is completing about like 12 to 21 breaths, probably you are on threat. You're already living in that fight and flight mode. So what you do, you teach yourself how to bring that, cycles of breath to 6. Like if you will start with come down to 10 if you are in 12, like gradually bring it to 6. Don't just jump to, if you have 21 and then don't jump to 6 now. Gradually do it. Okay, and the butterfly is still around. So gently bring it down. Okay, so ideally if you reach 7 or 6, you are teaching your nervous system that you are in a safe environment. And when you are the slowest one, remember quantum physics, okay, quantum mechanics, by the way. So what happens when you're the slowest one, when everything is slowing down in your own system, you become more present to the life around you, you become more discerning, you capture more. Okay, so so keep this, the step one, what I have been telling you is the step one. Count how many breaths you are taking in a minute. Okay, and then gradually drop it. It's beautiful if you can drop it to 7. Okay, and it's also best if you are able to drop it to 10. But if you are someone who is into yoga, I think naturally you will be dropping it to 6. It won't be that hard for you. Okay, so if you like this kind of a content, okay, do let me know how you are stepping it down, because it's very important to understand how you do it. not how I teach it or someone else tells you to do, but how you teach yourself, how you conduct yourself while you are bringing yourself back to safety. And that's your master trick, by the way. Okay, so I would love to know how you did it. Okay, what helped you, and if it brought any significant changes or insignificant changes or subtle changes around you, do let me know. I will love to know about your journey as well. Thanks a lot.